how are you?
I'm good. Can we close the door? Yeah, it's very hard time. Very like a lot of work, but I'm very good. Thank you. How are you doing? Good.
Yeah, I'm good. So I'm Shelly, by the way, with Kiss FM in Chicago. So it's nice to
Nice
meet
to
you.
meet you. Nice to meet you.
Yeah. Okay. So first, yeah. So you said you're good. I mean, how has quarantine been for you? Because I feel like I've been following you. You've been so busy.
It was a very of course it was a hard time because nobody of us wanted to spend 2 months stuck in a house because of an ugly moment like that. But it was I took this period as something positive, something to look inside myself, just to understand a lot of things that I didn't have time to, and to write new songs, to paint more, to make my creativity just blow up.
Yeah. Have you been able to spend time? I know you have two of the cutest little boys. Have you been able to spend time with them at all?
Not yet, because like they are in another country, and they're still closed. They're 6 and 3.
Yeah. So cute. So, okay, I'm wondering, before we get into the movie and some of the stuff you're working on, can you just tell me and like take me through your life? Like how, because I want to know more about you and sort of how then you got to this point of being in this huge movie. But tell me about, even start from, if you want, however far back you want to go.
Well, how did I start? The way I got into the movie, it was hilarious because I was working in another, like, I was doing something else. I wasn't working anymore as an actor because I was in another, like in the moment of my life that it wasn't happy. So I started working as a gardener in a small city, and when I first got the offer from my agent, I was like, no, I don't want to do that, like Polish movie. And sounds weird. And in the night, I got the call from the director, and he was telling me, like, hey, listen, I don't know you, but I need you. Like, who is this? So the next day I just called the work, and I'm like, listen, I'm not feeling good with the stomach, and I'm not coming to work today. And I just took the plane and fly to Poland, and this is how I started. Everything started.
Wow. So literally that was like what? Like I think I've heard you say that was like a year ago when you were just, right?
Today, 1 year ago, I was starting. Today is what, 28? Yeah, today, 1 year
Yeah.
ago, I was starting to study the script.
Wow. And so, and what I find unbelievable is, yeah, you were, like you said, you were a gardener before that. I mean, did you ever, like, was this always the dream? Was this the hope? Like, would you think about it while gardening? Like, that this is what you
No,
wanted
I
to
mean,
do?
because like I was an actor, like I always wanted to be an actor since I was 11.
Uh-huh.
But when I got into a really deep depression because of the divorce from my wife, and I had my kids far from me for a long time. So I decided to quit everything, like quit acting and everything. I'm just getting a normal job and stuff. So I got the first job that they offered me to do, and it was a summer job, and not even a summer job, even before. It was a job that I could just pay my bill, my expensive, my small house, and I didn't even have the contract, so they could have kicked me out whenever they want.
Yeah. Yeah. And so then you, okay, so then you get the call that this director says, okay, I need you to come for this movie, 365 days. And so did you even, I mean, did you think like, wow, this is going to be really big? Or did you kind of just, what did you think initially going into it? Did you imagine it would be as big as it's been?
I thought, like, once I got the script, I thought that it could have been like one of my last opportunity on my life. So I got the script, and I totally loved the stories, and I quickly thought, I can just, maybe it's the right time, to go back and try one more time. If it goes, it goes. It doesn't go, it doesn't go. You know, I can go back to clean parks. You know.
Yeah.
And but fortunately, it went good. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it went really well. And so what do you think it is about this movie that resonates with people so much? Why do you think they like it so much?
I'm sure the people like the they love fiction. They love something that is not real. They love especially when there's, you know, kind of love. You know, when there's love in between, when there's passion, when there's, you know, something incredibly unreal mixed with passion and love. I think that that was the key. You know, because we're talking about the fiction, like it's something that comes from someone else's mind, that, you know, from a book. 365 is based on the novel, you know.
Right.
Sold a lot of copies in Poland.
Yeah.